You know, it's never a good sign when the very first line in a movie is what an uninterested audience is asking.
How many times are we going to keep doing this?
The Jurassic Park/World franchise is the woke that just won't stop woking, and Rebirth just might be the most woke of all. The story revolves around a covert unit that's contracted on a secret mission. Unfortunately, the mission is to collect DNA of 3 very large and very dangerous dinosaurs. I mean, why would you clone a dinosaur embryo in a secure lab, collect what you need and destroy it, when you could just travel halfway around the world to a dangerous location on a mission with a success rate lower than the IQ of your average social justice warrior?
Not a great plan.
Because we live in the age of the Walking Dead, the main character is female, played by an older, less attractive and much chubbier Scarlett Johansson. I'm surprised the black character wasn't written as her love interest, since we all know how the brothers feel about them chubby white girls.
This one's thick!
The entire production had to go through drastic reshoots and rewrites, because ScarJo couldn't stop crying on set, even during filming. This is because she realized she's never going to see any of that sweet MCU money again.
I want the money, you want the money, your company wants all the money.
And it doesn't look like the Jurassic franchise is gonna bring in the same numbers.
And that's horrible. But this is where we are now. Desperate, and that's not any different than before.
Duncan, the DEI black character, is played by Mississippi Masala, who's here for pretty much the same reason.
I want the money, you want the money.
He too seems to have missed it on the Marvel gravy train, but unlike ScarJo, he never got his shot to begin with.
You're not even a has-been. You're a never was.
Because the Blade reboot is so deep in development hell that it doesn't look like it'll ever see the light of day. Thank goodness for that. The last thing we need is more of that DEI vampire hunter. Hopefully, this will make way for the superior Morbius.
It's Morbin time.
Because Brie Larson mandates Hollywood has a hierarchy of suffering, where the blacks have it worse than white women, Lucius Mahabharat has to one-up Zora. She opens up about having lost a colleague in a recent job, but we can't have the white woman with good genes suffer more than the minority character. It's the woke way, don't you know? So, in retaliation, it's revealed that Mondem Online not only lost his child, but also just got over a divorce. Whenever one of the child characters is in danger, Macbeth Oxenfree is quick to lash out at their parent because, as we know about
The blacks.
they just can't let things go. Also, McHappy Meal a la carte is the captain of the ship, which makes no sense for 2 reasons. 1, there's no way a black man could ever be in charge of anything. 2, I'm pretty sure captains should be able to swim, a skill decidedly lacking amongst
The blacks.
Now, if the captain were Mexican, that would be a bit more believable. The movie further panders to the woke agenda when it comes to who lives and who dies. Afterbirth features 3 white male characters, which is a landmark for a film these days, since this demographic is repeatedly demonized. Unfortunately, it's clear the only reason the film was populated with good genes in the first place was so the white man could serve as cannon fodder. And the one white male who does survive at the end is a total soy boy hippie who looks and sounds like he jumped straight out of a Captain Planet episode.
What would the alternative be?
We open source it. We give it to the whole world. It's all of us, not some of us.
I don't make any money in that scenario.
Jurassic World Afterbirth is so devoid of creativity, it repeatedly rips off many of its predecessors. There's the played out objects and mirrors bit. There's the scene of characters walking through tall grass, surrounded by danger. The humans standing in awe of a long-necked giant dinosaur. And, oh look, the bad guy is racing towards the dock with crucial genetic samples he illegally obtained for a giant corporation. And he crashes like a female driver, only to be eaten by a dinosaur who's probably pansexual and lose said samples.
How many times are we going to keep doing this?
Former attorney Mickey Huller hurts his leg to the point he needs a walking stick, but is later seen miraculously running as if he spotted some ICE agents, just like Dr. Ellie Sattler, who hurt her leg but is later miraculously seen running.
How many times are we going to keep doing this?
My, what strange healing powers these non-straight white male characters possess. But in the greatest insult to a superior film, it even rips off Predator. How dare you? Just for that, a man in 1,000 sins. Yeah, I know that's the other guy's thing, but when you mess with Predator, all bets are off. Believe that. Because no one involved in this film knows the meaning of the word originality, Rebirth even rips off video games. Is this movie even trying? Oh, it's trying, alright. Trying hard to tick off all the boxes that cater to the agenda. In a time when the American government is finally making efforts to deport Mexicans, the film features an entire Mexican family. The first time we see them, they're hunted by a mesosaur because they illegally entered an area where they're not supposed to be. Now, where have I seen that before? When the boat is on a collision course with the island, because Married with Children drives like a woman in a Subaru, all the immigrants go overboard. Because they only care about draining their host country of its resources, and as soon as trouble arises, they'll literally jump ship. Then the Mexican family gets to do what they're good at, illegally crossing a border river to steal some resources. The sleeping T-Rex is a warning what could happen if we, Americans, don't stay vigilant and strengthen their borders. Rapid illegal immigration. Is this really the kind of guy you want to risk your daughter bringing home?
You don't smoke. You do smoke?
But this grift is only noticeable by those who are decidedly not woke, because the movie wants to use this family to indicate the harsh conditions people are willing to go through to set foot on US soil. The producers probably support such nonsense as due process. In an attempt to get off the island, the gang runs afoul of the D-Rex, a genetic abomination mutated from trying to combine multiple species of dinosaurs. Obviously, a warning that the races should be kept separate. I'm not sure what the D could stand for in this dinosaur that has an elongated neck and a head with a nub on the end, but I have a pretty good idea. Malcolm Exhibit decides to do the sensible thing and sacrifice himself to save the white characters, and I sighed in relief that the movie had the balls to kill off a minority character. This girl, I don't even know her name, is killed, but her tan tells me she definitely doesn't have good genes. Same goes for this guy, whatever his name is. But somehow the movie does what it's been doing this whole time.
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
As they make their way off the island, Mumbai Alexander is shown to have survived, despite the dickhead Rex literally standing right in front of him. I guess he got some black girl magic from the divorce. Dora the Explorer secretly takes her little dinosaur friend with her, because when you allow in illegal immigrants, they'll just bring in more illegal immigrants. In the end, the dickhead Rex is the perfect metaphor for the entire Jurassic franchise. It was a proud and mighty titan that could have ruled the box office unchallenged, but became totally deformed as a result of Brie Larson unnecessarily tinkering with it, leaving it completely unrecognizable, which all could have been resolved by one simple thing: good genes. The World franchise had its problems, but at least there was a straight white male lead. Last call before I close up for the night. Jonathan Bailey, the actor who plays Loomis, knows the franchise is as dead as Dino Disco, so he forces in a few scenes where he's apparently auditioning for the role of Wolverine. It'll be funny if he does get that MCU money and the D.I. Hire Marigold Hotel never does. As a matter of fact, I'm going to immerse myself in another franchise. Predator.
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
Alright, story's over. Get out.